Samson's story begins with a miracle. His mother was unable to have children. One day, an angel appeared to her. The angel announced that she would give birth to a son. This son would be special. He would be a Nazirite. A Nazirite was set apart for God. This vow came with specific rules. Samson could never cut his hair. He couldn't drink wine. And he couldn't touch anything dead. This vow would give him incredible strength. He would grow up to deliver Israel from their enemies, the Philistines. Samson's strength was legendary. It was a gift from God. This strength set him apart. But it also made him a target. The Philistines feared him. They sought to discover the source of his power. Little did they know it resided in the uncut strands of his hair. One day, Samson journeyed to the land of the Philistines. He encountered a fearsome lion. The lion roared and charged at Samson. But Samson was fearless. He grabbed the lion with his bare hands. He tore it apart with superhuman strength. This event foreshadowed the battles to come. Later, Samson fell in love with a Philistine woman. At their wedding feast, he posed a riddle to the Philistine guests. If they couldn't answer it, they would owe him valuable garments. The riddle was tricky. It was about the lion he had slain. The Philistines were stumped. The Philistines resorted to trickery. They threatened Samson's wife. They forced her to reveal the answer to the riddle. Samson was furious. He felt betrayed. He knew then that he could not trust the Philistines. Samson's anger burned. He sought revenge for the Philistines' deceit. He went down to Ashkelon. There he killed 30 Philistine men. He took their garments. He gave them to the men who had solved his riddle. This act ignited a fierce conflict. Samson continued to fight against the Philistines. He used his strength to protect the Israelites. In one instance, he burned their fields. He tied torches to the tails of foxes. Then he set them loose in the Philistines' grain fields. The Philistines were enraged. The Philistines retaliated against Samson. They attacked his wife and her family. Samson responded with even greater force. He found the jawbone of a donkey. He used it as a weapon. He killed 1,000 Philistines with this unlikely weapon. The Philistines were desperate to stop Samson. They knew his weakness was women. They bribed a woman named Delilah. She would betray Samson for money. Delilah pretended to love Samson. She begged him to tell her the secret of his strength. Samson resisted at first, but Delilah was persistent. She wore him down. Finally, he gave in. Samson confessed that his strength came from his hair. He told her that if his hair were cut, he would become weak. Delilah seized her chance. While Samson slept, she had his hair shaved off. The Philistines captured him. They blinded him. They threw him in prison. Samson had lost his strength. He had lost his freedom. He had lost everything. But his hair began to grow back. One day the Philistines held a festival in their temple. They brought Samson out to mock him. They did not realize that his strength was returning. Samson called out to God. He asked for one last act of strength. He pushed against the pillars of the temple. The entire building collapsed. Samson died along with his enemies. Samson's story is a tragic tale of strength and weakness. He was a flawed hero. He was prone to temptation. But in the end, he fulfilled his destiny. He delivered his people from the Philistines. His story reminds us that even in weakness, God can use us for his glory.